Kevin.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards can't hit. And George kicks to Zubac. Back to George. Over Edwards. And it's George missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Over in the corner, Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And the rejection by Zubac. Westbrook against Edwards. Morris passes to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A 3 from Leonard. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They double-team Conley. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
To the wing on the left, Towns wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 6 points.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
That's to George. A double clutch. Minnesota with the rebound.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Leonard with the ball. Conley picks him up. Count it. Good.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right side Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now here's Conley. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And Westbrook, here we go. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Paul George with the steal. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night. Conley up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Conley pass to Towns. Gobert the screen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Zubac kicks to Morris. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the one thing about Morris, it doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Westbrook with the steal. Morris, left side, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Towns, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Clippers on top, leading by a point. From Target Center, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. From the arc. Westbrook pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to George. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Misses the layup. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Morris outside. Shoots the 3. George with no one around. Gets a very good look and converts. George has got his first points of the night.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Leonard. Morris outside. Launches a 3. And rebounded by McDaniel. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
three from George. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's McDaniel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Gobert. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Gobert with a screen for Towns. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Clippers leading by 3. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. George against Edwards. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Leonard with the steal. It's George on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Towns. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
For 3, Westbrook. No good there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
Minnesota Timberwolves 20. The Clippers 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Look, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell. Batum's out there with Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 5. The Clippers in the lead. To the inside. Right at the free throw line. And it's Gordon missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Prince outside. Over to the wing. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alexander Walker for the lead. That one's not going to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now here's Anderson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Powell dishes to Batum. Misses from short range. Timberwolves trail. Noel passes to Reed, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Gordon. Puts the move on. He lays it in.
Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Noel. The pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson against Batum. And there's the sick dunk to finish it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here is Plumlee after the basket by Minnesota. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Nas Reed.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now here's Prince. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off target from outside. Pass to Powell. The feed to Plumlee. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Highland. Here's Batum. And Batum throws it down.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
1:41 left in the third quarter. To the right side. Prince outside. This is it to Noel. Back to Prince. To the wing right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots. And the shot is long. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. A three from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McDaniels finds Towns.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Towns dishes to Conley. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Now, here's George. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one hits back iron. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And, you know, Conley developed a great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Here's Conley. Feeds it to Edwards. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Now here's Conley. Left side, Towns. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. We've play, just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. Nick Daniels up top. Leonard with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Leonard from three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Conley. The dish to Gobert. Morris with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
George passes to Morris. Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Conley against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's Leonard from 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Towns. Takes a 3. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:44 left in the fourth. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They need this one. And Edwards with the stuff.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. On the wing, George. Back to Westbrook. Driving to the basket.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees a lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denying.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Leonard. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Edwards can't hit. Stolen by McDaniels. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. A narrow win under David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Here he goes. Towns with a rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Booker. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Paul, looking to end the run, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Minnesota in the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels inside. 2 on the clock. Here's Edwards.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
The 3 from Ayton. Here's Okogie. Back to Ayton. Pass to Booker. The 3. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And here's Edwards outside. Durant pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Booker. No good on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Booker. Three-pointer. Oh, deflected. Pass to Durant. To stop the drought. Drives to the hoop. And Durant slams it home.
And could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Here's Towns. Fires for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Ball against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
Mike
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Ball against Conley. Left side, Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Stolen by Booker. 3 seconds left. Off the left rim and out. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top. They're up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will. They showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Booker, good.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Beyond the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his fourth assist in this one. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Okogie on the wing, 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Ayton. And another shot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Conley finds Edwards.
Wow. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Booker. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. The kick out to Edwards. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, B.A., let alone talking about players and their skills.
Now here's Edwards. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Pass to Booker. 4-3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Town slams it home.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Ball against Conley. Here's Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. He's drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Clock at 4. Conley, he's open. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Launches it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Good hands by Ayton.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
They get it back. Durant. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Here's Paul, following the score by Minnesota. Takes the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the 3rd.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 16 points now.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
33. The Suns. 20.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Ross. The 3-ball. They grab their own miss. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Over to the wing. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Warren. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And a two-handed jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Payne. Trailing by 17. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Prince, defended by Payne. Pass to McLaughlin, fires the three. The shot off that time. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. Here's Baisley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length, tough to stop.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Robbed. Payne, the pass to Warren.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Warren. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. Back to Prince. Clock is at 3. Trying to get back on track.
Staying with his man, Warren has the body to annoy shooters on the way up.
Outside Ross. Anderson against Payne. Here's Landale. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Ross. Pass to Alexander Walker, stolen by Payne. Here's Landale, Reed defending. To the paint. The shot from the low post is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Stolen by Payne. And here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Warren. Here's Baisley. There's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
This is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. A shot to stop the drought. And Aiden pulls it down. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Suns trailing, and so in the game for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And here they come. Back to Conley. Inside, Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Booker against McDaniels. Screen by Durant. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Booker against Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Booker. Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. The turnaround Jay. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Durant. And Edwards slams it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Booker. The kick out to Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the sell job on the pump fake from Paul is what set that up. Once the D's up in the air, just go right into him. That's 2 free throws.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Back to Durant. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is, no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Both free throws good from Booker. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Edwards with it. Booker defending. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Okogie on the wing. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. It was not going to be denied.
Now here's Conley. 1:46 left in the 4th. Here's Towns. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside for Booker. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Durant. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Durant. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. That's just poor clock management defensively.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Ooh, he's way off from outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
offenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Outside for George. Launches it. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker against George. Here's Hayton. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Arguably the most athletic point guard we've ever seen. Russ with the explosive catch and finish.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
George with the screen on Paul. Westbrook against Paul. Outside for George. No good with the triple. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer. But for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Out to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. From deep, George. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
When we talk about George's confidence, when you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Left side, KD. Passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be visible with him. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Leonard. The pass to Zubac. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
This is why you love to run the offense through Leonard. Have to play him to score. That opens up passing lanes.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Westbrook, shakes him, and the layup is up and in. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Nice job by Russ, attacking the interior, hunting down a high percentage look.
Left side Durant, over Leonard. Back to Durant. And finished off by KD.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Outside, George. 52 seconds left to play in the first. The kick out to Westbrook. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. The drive by Booker. Paul with the three. Offensive rebound.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Aiden's specialties.
Outside Leonard. On the wing, Morris. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Outside, KD. Driving the lane from past the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Right side, George. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We've got more in store for you.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the three, the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Excellent, excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Durant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Out to KD. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got the lead up to three now for the Suns. And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from KD. And finished off by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Ball against Westbrook. Paul looking around. Pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Zubac finds Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean,
the previous play is under review.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So critical. So we just got word from the NBA replay center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Westbrook. The pass to Zubats. And stolen by Ayton. Paul outside for the 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Clippers trail. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Releases. Pass to Okogie. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Right side, Westbrook. In the corner, it's Morris. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead on the wing. Booker. They need this. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Great overlook there. And that's now 7 points for George.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Ayton. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
1:02 left here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Paul passes to Okogie. And Booker kicks to Durant. Can they get it? Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Westbrook against Paul. Passes it to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Here's George. Here he goes. And so it's Los Angeles. Go. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 31. The Suns, 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
Really really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Powell. Tries it from 19, and the shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Into the lane.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Batum. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Inside, one-on-one here. Here's Ross. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Clippers leading by 7. Powell the pass to Gordon. They double him with Payne. Outside for Batum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. Here's Baisley, defended by Batum. That one good for 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Highland, and he's good on the 3-ball. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Ross finds Warren. Back to Ross. Shot from the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Powell with it. In the corner, it's Gordon. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 8. Payne kicks to Ross. And Gordon over to help. Outside Warren. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Payne passes to Landale. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Highland passes to Gordon. Nice move. And it's Baisley with the rebound. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Warren on the wing. Shoots over Powell.
Active on defense. When Powell puts forth this type of effort, it distracts shooters.
Down low. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Powell. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Booker outside. Up top, Durant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Westbrook kicks to Morris. Now the pass to Zubats. Second chance shot. Clippers moving the ball around. Inside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant attacking. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Okogie misses. Leonard inside. Over Ayton. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Booker. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Takes the 3. Ayton attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Now Westbrook after the missed 3 from KD. And Leonard gets it to go.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Durant. 3-pointer with the putback. And Booker able to finish.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Creative at finding ways to draw fouls. Leonard takes pleasure in getting them to overcompensate.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Stolen by George. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Because of George's strong defensive instincts, he's able to consistently disrupt opponents.
George against Booker. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Out to the wing for 3, Okogie. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Now here's Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Westbrook against Paul. Pass to George. There's the three. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Now, here's Leonard. 1:06 left in the game. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul dishes to Booker. There's the feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
With three, Booker. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Foul against the Suns. Chris Paul. Fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Long range from the inbound. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Outside for KD. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
The deep three from George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Off the inbound. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They did. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid in the hall.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. Basket counts.
Oh, such a nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Here's Towns. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. So it's Minnesota now. Shot clock at 3. 19-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
First quarter, just over a minute played. McDaniels passes to Conley. Knocks down the triple.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Conley against Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Over Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George, effective getting guys to jump on it.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
For 3, Westbrook. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to George. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels inside. Leonard defending.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
From the high post. Here's Zubats. And it's going to be a goaltending call. And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line.
The previous play is under review.
Never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Morris for 3, kept alive. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 6.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
Now here's Conley. Down low. Towns passes to McDaniels. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Leonard for 3. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Conley against Westbrook. It's McDaniels on the wing. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. First shot won't go. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morris for 3. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. Back to Towns. Wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
So at the end of one quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Now here's Westbrook. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Minnesota in the lead.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Here's Conley. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game. Clippers on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Towns for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 5 points.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big. You've got to shoot with range. Karl Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
And the basket by Westbrook.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. The three is up. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Towns passes to Edwards. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And here's Morris. Towns with a rebound.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Gobert, he's open. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Zubac. The kick out to Morris. From downtown. Tries yet again. Unloads. Zubac's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
The Timberwolves trail. 40 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now. George finds Leonard. Now Zubac. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards, and that one misses. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Lets it fly from 18. Towns with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Westbrook drives. And Westbrook slams it home.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, it's long. All right, good stuff, Allie.
25, the Timberwolves. 22. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Here's Highland. Back to Batum. Gordon outside. Oh, and Reed with a block. Pass to Prince. Shoots over Powell. Here's Anderson. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Highland. Plumlee down low. Working on Reed. Here's Highland. Stripped it away. On the break. The crossover. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's Taurean Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. Now here's Anderson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 2. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Clippers trail. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
4 on the clock. Here's McLaughlin. Blocked! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Well, the Clippers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Highland. Fires the 3. Powell. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
2 minutes.
To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Powell outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Plumlee. Back to Gordon. Count the basket. Gordon's gotten his second bucket.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Powell. Here's Highland for the lead. McLaughlin with the rebound. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Prince. To the paint. Here's Reed. Back to Prince. Deflects the pass. Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And he's going for the lob. Batum's shot is off.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Batum against Anderson. They get it again. Plumlee hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Clippers lead by 2. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
For 3, Gordon. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your Clippers. Fans, your Clippers. Houston team.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Mason Plumlee out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Off target with the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morris. George outside. Morris sets a screen. Leaner from distance. Misses off the right iron.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
Up top, Edwards. George defending. From deep, Conley. The Clippers grab the miss. George outside. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Leonard outside. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Zubac. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Pass to Towns from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. George outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Leonard. Goes back up, kicks it to George. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6, 20 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Westbrook finds Morris. Now George. Back to Morris. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Oh, they need this. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Westbrook.
Talk
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for three, and he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
32 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments. He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. And buries it from deep.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. It's George on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Over McDaniels. No good! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W.
Going flying to the best kid in the hall.
crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, Comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Shot clock at 2. McDaniels. Paul with the steal. Durant with a wide open look. The putback. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Edwards with the stop.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Booker outside. Top of the key. Rebound, Minnesota.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots at the puck down, a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Now here's Towns. And it's Conley penetrating. Out to Edwards. And the 3 off target. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. Here's Ayton. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Conley scanning the floor. For 3, Edwards. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Ayton. Tries again. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
Outside Edwards. And they get it. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Booker outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Conley kicks to Towns. A 3 ball. McDaniels passes to Edwards. 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Conley against Paul. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Edwards with it to the inside. The kick out to Towns. Outside Conley. Edwards against Booker. Releases. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Suns leading by 3. Durant kicks to Paul. Fires for 3. Durant, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Towns. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. Booker draws the double. He dishes it to Paul. Booker looking around. Over Edwards. Booker no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Edwards finds Gobert. Misses from close range.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the dunk by Booker.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Now Edwards going inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they come.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. Drops in the tray.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And there's the pass to Booker. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Phoenix.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Ball against Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. Finding the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Outside Durant. Ayton sets the pick for KD. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Takes it inside. Back to Conley. Clock at 4. Here's Edwards. The shot will not fall. And Phoenix the other way now. KD passes to Booker. And here is Paul. Edwards defending. Paul goes in. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the beat.
Oh, my goodness. Man. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Paul kicks to KD. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside Conley. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And Finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
KD a screen on it. Booker the pass to Okogie. Again, Phoenix. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Wow, would he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Ball against Conley. Outside, KD. Shot from 12. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 9.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Here's McDaniels. Booker against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Over Ayton. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for the
And I think when it comes to some of the more
previous taking 2 shots.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
He hits the second from the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Outside Durant. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards with it. He's picked up by KD. Towns kicks to Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense at
15.
Dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Cameron Payne. Also, Terrence Ross out. And it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince wide open. No good on the triple. Phoenix leading by 11. And Prince comes to help. Here's Baisley. It's hauled in by Noel. The Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Alexander Walker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Over in the corner, Warren. Kicks to Ross. He trains the turnaround jump shot. And the Suns lead by 11. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Baisley passes to Warren. Pass to Baisley. Buries it down low.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Anderson outside. It's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Here's Baisley. Suns keep it alive. Here's Landale. He kicks to Ross. To the paint. A second chance effort. Landale misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Noel passes to Alexander Walker. There's the pass to Noel. With the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need to jolt the game.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Baisley. He's covered by Anderson. And here's Warren for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Out to the right wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. That one goes in. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Baisley. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Noel. Prince in the corner. Latrey. That shot off the mark. The Suns go the other way with it.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Edwards kicks to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive, Minnesota. Phoenix leading by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Warren, the pass to Baisley. It's stolen by Gobert. Passes it to Towns. 4 seconds left. That's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
First personal foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Booker dishes to Paul. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 7. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Conley kicks to Edwards. McDaniels passes to Conley. Here's Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And a dunk by Booker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Gobert dishes to Towns. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Paul kicks to Booker. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And then Durant with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Towns a screen on Booker. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Suns. Paul looking around. Dishes it to Booker. Takes the turnaround J, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Conley against Paul. Out to Edwards. He takes it in. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns leading by 10. And the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The putback and rebounded by McDaniels. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to KD. Down low. Here's a Kogi. And McDaniels with the block. The kick out to Towns. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in. So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's a Kogi. McDaniels defender. Durant kicks to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 8.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves ball.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Timeout call for Minnesota. The loudest section gets t-shirts, so get loud.
Stolen away. Nice job cleaning up the alley-oop attempt there. All right, David, thank you.
To the best kid in the house.
Last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. And there's a 3-second violation. George with it. Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Came into the league and struggled from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard has made his weakness a strength.
Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on George. For three, Booker drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Morris. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Ball passes to Booker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Good on both.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Ayton. Shoots over Zubats. Booker. Can't hit that one. In transition, here come the Clippers, and he lobs it up. Shot by Leonard, no good. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brett.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Paul against Westbrook. It's Booker on the wing. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. George passes to Westbrook. Hangs in the air. Another shot. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Leonard. Ooh, the turnaround jumper counted. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Kawhi Leonard keeping the game very simple, just taking what the defense is gifting him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Durant with a screen on George. Booker, pass to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
And it's Paul off the drive. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Paul.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Morris, left side. Shoots a fadeaway. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Here's Okogie. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to Morris. Now Zubac. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Ayton, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Ayton. Now Durant. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
If Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's George on the wing. Durant against Leonard. Westbrook outside. Pulls up. And that one hits the back iron. Outside Paul. Here's Durant. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they come.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the 3.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And Ayton with the stuff.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Pass to Leonard. The fadeaway. The Suns clear it. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Booker. And it's slammed in by Durant.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Morris outside. The shake. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Good assertive play from KD, refusing to be denied on the interior.
Leonard against Durant. Zubac with a screen on Durant. Oh, there's the alley. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Kawhi Leonard.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Booker, the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie, pounded by Westbrook. In transition, here come the Clippers. Kicks it to George. Here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. George, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Durant, and no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. And stolen by Durant. Back to Booker. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George. And George with the jam.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Durant. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. "54 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Paul off the drive. Tipped. Now here's Morris. The three is up. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Here's Okogie, guarded by Morris. Pass to Durant. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's George. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Ross to stop the drought. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Appreciate it, Allie.
13. The Clippers, 21.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got TJ Warren, Cameron Payne out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Darius Baisley, and it's Landale in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Good work there as it goes.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Westbrook. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Leonard for three. Here's Morris. Phoenix grabs the miss.
LA foul. Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. First team.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for your Suns, Terrence Ross. Shooting
the Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Outside Ross. Takes a three. Six to shoot. Outside Payne. Westbrook comes with a double. Here's Baisley. And the three off target. Well, the Clippers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Fires it. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Leonard's got 13 now.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Pass to Landale. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For the Clippers.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Ross with it. Guarded now by George. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Batum against Ross. And he jams it home with authority.
Baisley playing with force. That's a big sign.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Gordon against Ross. Gordon can't hit.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Landale, and there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Gordon against Ross. And here's Payne outside. Knocks down the long J. Payne's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Powell against Warren. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he can finish through contact and growing in both of those areas.
Pass to Baisley.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Out to Gordon from behind the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Ross. For the lead. Outside Payne. Here's Landale. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Here's Gordon. The shot's good.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. And here's Ross. 5 on the clock. For 3, Warren. Shot from 12. Landale controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Warren against Powell. Pass to Plumlee. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assist from.
And the Clippers lead by 1.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
The drive by Ross. Here's Landale. Uses the glass on the layup. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Horens Highland. 3-point field goal.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Clippers ahead, up by 2. All right, we're going to... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Nicholas Batum. He's out there with Mason Plumlee. Eric Gordon is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Horens Highland. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on George. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Clock at 6. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Zubac. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Durant against George. Puts it up. Shoots. Durant, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Pass to Durant. Ayton with it. Now Booker. Rejected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Ayton with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just crank it. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
George outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Okogie. Pass to Ayton. Back to Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Shot from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Durant. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Westbrook, the pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Okogie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Durant. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Westbrook, the pass to George. Now here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. And the bucket counts. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
Appreciate the report, Allie. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Morris.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in here.
And it's the Clippers ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Launches it. Hauled in by Paul.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
It's good on the putback.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range. And the miss. So the Clippers win it. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.